Derivatives. I mean, this is kind of what we talked about already, right? This is when there's an underlying. So a stock option is a piece of paper that in itself is a security. This is a security that derives its value from a stock or a barrel of oil or the price of a commodity like wheat. So here is something. This is a stock. This is wheat. This is whatever you want it to be. And this is a piece of paper. This has its own dollar amount that fluctuates based on the value of something else. So maybe it's a put option, which increases in value as whatever this is decreases. So if you maybe you think all of a sudden like the price of wheat is going to plummet. This is wheat. Hey, here's some wheat. Oh man, that's some awful looking wheat. Please don't buy my wheat. Just listen to my accounting talks. All right. So you think the price of wheat's going to plummet? Well, this is the underlying, right? The underlying asset, the underlying security. Then your put option is going to increase in value. So one underlying and one notional amount, a derivative has to have these two. And the notional amount is the amount that it has based on the value that the underlying has. We have to have these for something to be a derivative. It's got to derive its value from another instrument's value, which, like I said, it's wheat. No initial net investment required. Don't worry about the rest of these bullet points. It's just there for you if you're interested to read. But this is really the key takeaway here. Derivatives, like I was saying, our underlying is a specified price, rate, or other variable, right? The underlying, it's wheat, it's interest rates, it's the price of a stock, including scheduled event. So I can buy derivatives on if I think someone's going to pay their bill. You could say it's like betting. You could say it's not like betting. But whatever you say, it's totally fine if it follows whatever this logic here is. The value or settlement amount, like I was saying, with our $65 stock amount or oil amount, this is the locked-in amount for the call option. The amount determined by arithmetic interaction of the notional amount and the underlying. So share of the stock times price per share. Payment provision, this is a fixed or determinable settlement made if the underlying behaves in a certain way. The payout. Nothing crazy. And hedging. What is hedging actually? It's the use of a derivative to offset anticipated losses or reduce earnings volatility, except in insurance policy. That's all it is. No one ever said that to me, I gotta say, and I really wanted to share it with you, because no one ever just came out and said, hey, hedges are just an insurance policy. This is nothing crazy, nothing funky. Not throughout college or studying for the exam. I want you to take that away from this. When effective, change in value of the derivative offsets change in value of a hedged item or cash flows of the hedged item. So, if you're concerned about your warehouse not being able to continue to produce because of an earthquake, you buy an insurance policy on that. That's a hedge. Forwards and futures, nothing too crazy here. All you got to know, and here's how I remember it, might not remember it the same way, totally fine. You might hear, oh, the futures market is going crazy today. You might hear that on some news source. I generally should try to avoid the news. But you might hear that. That's. I remember walking through the business school and just hearing them talk about that. Now, why is that applicable? Because futures are something me and you can invest in. They're standardized, regulated, and that's just something me and you can do. Forwards, this is customized, unregulated, much more between large companies, complicated transactions. So that's really the main takeaway is these two. I wouldn't really worry about these middle two. They're just there in case you need, in case you want to, really nerd out about it. I'm not faulting anyone for being interested in this stuff. I think it's incredibly fascinating, but not too important for the exam. Forwards and futures, just more derivatives, just like puts and calls. All you got to know. Hey there. Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material. We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started. So why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.